In his prime, Mike Tyson was the beast, terrifying the heavyweight division. No other fighter in history had such a flawless combination of speed and power.
Impossible is nothing to somebody that tries. Everything that someone said was impossible has happened.
In his 20 years long career, Tyson won 50 times, with 44 wins coming by way of knockout. Here, we'll rank the top 10 of Tyson's brutal knockouts that shattered his opponents. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, with his untamed hair and slender build, stepped into the ring with teenage Mike Tyson, eager to exchange punches. This was precisely what young Mike enjoyed, as it meant he didn't have to pursue his opponent around the ring. Displaying remarkable lateral movement, Tyson landed a left hook to Johnson's body, sending him tumbling to the canvas. Despite appearing unfazed by the punch, many were impressed that Johnson managed to get back up within a few seconds. However, what transpired next was the stuff of Hollywood boxing films. Tyson charged towards his opponent and unleashed a powerful right hook straight through his guard, resulting in the referee mercifully halting the fight. The unfortunate Johnson remained on the mat for several minutes and was later diagnosed with a broken jaw. Donnie Long. At a tender age of 19 and in just his 9th professional fight, Tyson squared off against the feared master of disaster, Donnie Long. Long was widely considered to be Tyson's first true test, having narrowly lost to formidable opponents such as James Broad and John Tate. In fact, before facing Tyson, he confidently proclaimed that he could outbox the young up-and-comer, insisting that he was equally adept at boxing and packing a mean punch. His game plan was to keep Tyson pinned in the center of the ring, which initially appeared to be working. However, within a mere 35 seconds of the opening bell, a single left hook to the face sent Long crashing to the mat. Remarkably, he bounced back up in no time, but like a determined predator, Tyson relentlessly pursued his prey and brought Long down again. Once more, Long managed to get back on his feet, but when Tyson landed another left hook, this time connecting with his right cheek, it was all over. In just 88 seconds, the master of disaster became disaster. Marvis Frazier. Marvis Frazier, son of the legendary Smokin' Joe Frazier, was a heavyweight challenger who had lost only once to Larry Holmes. After defeating several other top contenders, including Joe Bugner, James Broad, and James Tillis, he earned a shot at Mike Tyson by beating future champion James Smith in a unanimous decision victory. Officially, the match was over in just 30 seconds, making it the quickest victory of Tyson's career, and it lasted for just 5 seconds less. However, many claim that Joe Frazier pleaded with the judges to call a different time. As for Marvis, years later, he could recall only one thing about the fight: a solitary jab he had thrown. Frank Bruno. When Mike Tyson faced off against British boxer Frank Bruno in 1989, he was already showing signs of decline. However, their rematch in 1996 saw a highly motivated Tyson, fresh out of prison, looking to prove himself as a champion once again. Bruno held the WBC belt, but his first title defense ended in defeat as Tyson attacked him relentlessly. Despite Bruno's aggression, Tyson displayed impressive movement and dodged hard shots. The first round was relatively quiet, but the second round exploded with action. Tyson attacked early, and Bruno held on, losing a point in the process. It was clear to everyone that the fight would soon be over. In the first minute of the third round, Tyson unleashed a brutal combination of hooks and uppercuts, leaving Bruno nearly lifeless. For a moment, it seemed like Tyson was back on top, and his defeat against Buster Douglas would be the only blemish on his record. Larry Holmes. Tyson spent a lot of time traveling with his mentor, Cus D'Amato, and watching Muhammad Ali's fights. However, it was the bout between Ali and Holmes at Caesar's Palace that stuck in Tyson's mind the most. According to legend, Tyson couldn't bear to watch his idol Ali being pummeled by Holmes while he was in a declining state. After the fight, while on a car ride home, Tyson spoke to Ali over the phone and pledged to avenge Ali by saying, "When I grow up, I'll fight Holmes and I'll get him back for you." After progressing through his amateur and professional career, Tyson's chance to fulfill his promise arrived. The stage was set for an event dubbed Heavyweight History, with the 38-year-old Holmes coaxed out of retirement by a $3 million offer from Don King to fight the unbeaten Tyson. Ali was seated courtside as Tyson did his thing. In just 4 rounds, Tyson proved he was too quick, too powerful, and too good for the former heavyweight champion. Tyson knocked Holmes down twice before the fight was stopped, resulting in Holmes being knocked out for the first time in his career. Tyson kept his promise. Jose Ribalta. If we were to make a list of fighters who suffered the most damage while fighting Mike Tyson, Jose Ribalta would undoubtedly be at the top. Despite suffering a devastating right uppercut knockdown early in the second round, he was able to get back on his feet quickly. In the 10th round, after being knocked down again, the referee asked if he was okay, and Ribalta confidently replied, "Hell yeah." But shortly after, Tyson finished him off with a series of blows. This was yet another display of Mike's endurance. It was also the first and only time he ever knocked out one of his opponents in the final round. Pinkland Thomas. Pinkland Thomas, a former heavyweight champion with only one defeat, was trained by the legendary Angelo Dundee. At the beginning of the fight, Thomas used his jab effectively to keep Tyson at bay, but that didn't last long. Tyson unleashed a barrage of 8 punches, and Thomas was saved by the bell. For the next 4 rounds, Tyson tried to find a way to get past Thomas's jab, and he finally succeeded in the middle of round 6. After an incredible 15-punch combination, Pinkland was knocked down, and Dundee wisely decided to stop the fight. What made this victory remarkable is that in Thomas's 15-year career, he lost only 7 fights, and this was the first time he lost by TKO, excluding his last match when he was past his prime in 1993. Francois Botha. In this particular bout, Mike showcased why he was widely regarded as the toughest man alive. It serves as a prime example of how Tyson's fights were more than just a spectacle. This match marked his return to the ring after his infamous ear-biting incident against Evander Holyfield. As the pre-fight introductions began, Tyson entered the arena to DMX's "It's Dark and Hell is Hot," sporting a hat and t-shirt that read, "Be real." The expression on his face spoke volumes. He was there to do business. Although it took him longer than he would have liked, 5 rounds, to knock out Botha, Tyson confidently remarked in a post-match interview that he knew he would eventually prevail. "It was just a matter of time," he stated. Trevor Berbick. Mike Tyson's greatest legacy lies in the way he made numerous champions and challengers appear inadequate in the boxing ring. Although Trevor Berbick isn't considered one of the greatest heavyweights, he faced Tyson at the peak of his power while being the world champion. Despite narrowly losing to prime Larry Holmes and easily defeating Muhammad Ali, he suffered a massive defeat against Tyson. After surviving the first round, Berbick was rocked in the second. He stumbled and fell to the floor twice before the referee, Mills Lane, finally stopped the match, sparing Berbick from further punishment. Tyson was only 20 at the time, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion of the world and solidifying his place in boxing history. Michael Spinks. In 1998, Mike Tyson was at the peak of his prime, and the fight against Michael Spinks marked the last time he was trained by his original team. Spinks, with a record of 31-0 and twice defeating Larry Holmes, was the first reigning heavyweight and lightweight champion. However, once he stepped into the ring, he looked like a man who would rather be anywhere else. Within the first minute of the fight, Tyson sent Spinks to the floor for the first time in his career with a devastating body punch. Shortly after, he finished Spinks off with a powerful right hook. Although Spinks tried to get up, he almost fell out of the ring. This moment was symbolic, as he never fought again. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Until next time.